Hi guys, Diane here. I'm here to show you the most recent journal that I've produced. This is my vintage holiday journal, and it includes 3 signatures along with a few little extra goodies that I'm going to show you. An advent calendar. It also includes listings of your to-do lists and your appointments and so forth, but I'll show it to you in detail. Now the cover was an illustration I saw. I thought it was the cutest thing, the little girl. I love lace, as everybody knows, and these are the charms that I put on there. Okay, and there is a cord back here, and I will show you why that's there. Okay, so let's talk about, I put the cover on the cover, A Christmas Story, a journal of custom celebrations and remembrances. And the reason for that is because it seems as though as I'm getting older, I'm always thinking of all the things that we used to do during the holiday season time, things that became custom, a custom with us, and routine, like making gingerbread houses and doing the stockings last after we've opened all the presents. So all these things that I don't want to forget. Every now and then I'll remember something that I hadn't thought of in years. And this is the reason why I've developed this. And there's a few other reasons, as you'll see as we go along. I'm going to try not to make this too long, but inside there's 15 pages. I made these pages so that you could just, I could just print them out whenever I wanted to, just to make a quick journal. And all the pages are pretty, pretty simple. Maybe one graphic, maybe a box, maybe to put a photograph, or maybe some journaling, or maybe a piece of artwork that you want to put in, maybe tickets to a concert, or some kind of holiday concert that you've seen, things like that. I'll show you the beginning. It's got a little pocket here that I've made, and I've included a little folder, and this folder is to carry inside your journal whenever you're going somewhere and maybe you have some time to write into it, but you don't have all your stash with you. It's got a little folder of, this is washi tape. I added on a piece of laminated, I think it was a greeting card that I laminated, and I put the washi tape on it, just so that in case I was in transit I could write something, along with my little clips. Some are homemade, some are gifts, and some are gifted to me. But this is very simple to make. It's just, I'll do another tutorial on how to do this. There is somebody who did one. I'll try to get the name of her so that you can watch hers too. So this tucks inside of here. And as I said, A Christmas Story, a journal of custom celebrations and remembrances. For something that was supposed to be very simple, 15 pages, I printed it on my printer with simple graphics. I ended up embellishing it and making an even bigger project, of course. I always seem to do that. But it's something that could easily be slapped together. I mean, for instance, this is something. These are all the pages that I printed out. And I just added a 8.5 by 11 cardstock sheet at the top. And one of those little headband ties that I got at the dollar store. As simple as that. You can make it as simple as that. Or, as I can see a blank page here, it makes me want to put something on it. Stamping, maybe stenciling, maybe some graphics, maybe some lines, boxes, photos. Anyways, okay, let's go. There's 2 different sizes. I made this so that if you cut every sheet, if you fold it first and cut every sheet here, it's going to be a traveler's notebook size, which is roughly around 4 1/4 by by, what are the dimensions here? 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 roughly. But anyways, I had it written on here. 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. But this is kind of what it looks like when you kind of trim it down. I chose not to trim it down because I wanted to make it hardbound into a book with a hardcover, with a hidden spine. So anyways, so we'll go through this a little quick. I love to stitch letters onto the edge of the pages along with my lace. I made some tuck spots. Of course I couldn't leave it plain, you know. But I mean, it's just as well. I mean, you could just leave it like that and start journaling right away. Added some tuck spots. Lots of lace. Some music paper. An envelope, an old envelope. All this lace I found at a thrift shop. And this I found in it was a children's music book, and I shrunk it down because it was very large. Shrunk it down and made it the middle page of all my signatures, my 3 signatures. Of course, this is where I did the stitching and added little heartstrings. There's plenty of room for journaling. Tuck spot here. The stamping. Pretty basic. A little bit of washi tape. The stamping. Add a little pocket here. And then a little locket. That might be cute. And ribbons. More tuck spots. Tag. This was a children's book, The Christmas Carol. I just tore some pages out of it. I love the plaid ribbon. And this one opens up. There's the other music sheet. Another tuck spot. And the doilies from the dollar store. Coffee dyed. Christmas Carol. A little bit of stenciling just to give it some color. Some lace. Envelope. A little tag. Okay. There we go. And another tuck spot. The canning jar. Love canning jars. All my little scraps of ribbon, little cross. we go. There's another middle. Angel. Okay, so that's the 3 signatures. There's 3 signatures and the accessory folder, which has the washi and the paper clips. And now we're going into the second section. This is, I developed this for being aware of the things around me, being grateful for certain things that, you know, it's just a reminder that the things around you, I mean, we're so lucky, and sometimes we need something to remind us. But the reason why I put this tie in was so I could remove this and take it with me. This is my 25 Days of Gratefulness Advent Calendar. I came up with this because I thought it might be nice for 25 days up through, from December 1st through December 25th, Christmas, daily. Think of something that I'm grateful for once a day, or maybe a grateful deed that I did, or maybe, you know, paying it forward, an accomplishment that I've done. And I just thought maybe just for 25 days, it wouldn't be too hard to just once a day think about one of these things, or think about ahead of time maybe what I should do. So it's more so for awareness. And I just wanted to show you the inside. I have this pocket here, and it holds these little slips of paper. Today's accomplishments, the pay it forwards, what I am grateful for. And I cut these strips and I stuck them, I made a little pocket and I stuck them in the pocket. And each day I plan on taking one out and writing a little note. And then this is for Christmas Day. I might want to gather all my little notes together on Christmas Day. Or my thought was daily to date December 1st, December 2nd, December 3rd, 4th, and so forth, up through the 25 days. I made little pockets so that actually you could fold them and put them in the pockets. And my thought was to maybe put a little like mini Hershey bar in there as an Advent treat. So every time that I would put something in there, I would take a treat out. It's amazing how chocolate entices me to do something. But anyways, on the opposite pages, I just chose to make belly bands, and maybe I'll put some whatever brochures or things that I've done, or notes, or something to that effect. Or maybe if it's a longer story of what I was grateful for, I could tuck it in here, put the date down, and put it in there. So this is what it looks like. It's got pockets, more pockets, and I did another belly band here. And so we have enough for 25 days of gratefulness. Another belly band here. That's where I would tuck them in. Take out my chocolate. And this I made as a tuck spot. I could put things in there. and other notes that I would want to put in there. And another belly band. So that's my 25 Days of Gratefulness Advent Calendar. Now the next thing is the daily calendar, and lists and to-do lists. I could carry this around with me along with my Gratefulness Advent Calendar. In it is November daily calendars. Also has a December one, December daily calendars. Holiday cards or gifts. Holiday cards or gifts sent. I'll take these paper clips off so you can see. So we have our November daily calendars, our December daily calendars, and I printed up enough to get me up to December 25th. And then the holiday cards or gifts sent. You can put the name of the person, the date you sent, the item you sent. So from year to year, you know what you gave, and you don't give the same thing every single year. Then we have the holiday appointments if you need to remember certain things, parties, get-togethers, dinner dates, what have you. Then there is the dinner holiday appointment sheet. Then you have that stressful to-do list. And I've got a stack of those to-dos. It could be daily. It could be just a regular to-do list. Then there's the notes. I need to make some notes for some reason or another. So, pretty much the journal is made for sitting down quietly and writing my thoughts. The Advent calendar, I could take wherever I wanted to go. Or even make a note as something happens and the event comes along and, you know, something nice happened or something you wanted to remember, then you could put it in right away. So these just kind of tuck in the book. As I said, you can just tuck this into the spine, to the band, and add the events and to-do lists, and it all ties up. And those Advent calendars and to-do lists would be a yearly thing. You could print them up every single year and use it over and over again. But this is what it looks like on the back. Well, I hope you enjoyed this journal. It's got a lot to it. I hope it didn't take too long. I hope I didn't lose you in the middle of it. But, well, have a happy holiday. Till next time.